All right, good afternoon, guys. Back at it with another MLB DFS slate. Been pretty good the last couple of days. Knock on wood, they've been fairly good to us. Yesterday, Jake Berger grand slam walk off kind of pushed us into cash. Overall, pretty good weekend after coming off that like huge cold spell where we couldn't just get like anything to fall. To recap some stuff for me.
Yeah, I mean, weekend went pretty well. We had 1-3x lineup, but otherwise just like some in cash, 20% type lineups. Wasn't too upset with what happened yesterday besides Senga. Again, we just never ever can get that guy right. 5 walks. It's literally all he gets. He's either giving you 5 walks in 4 innings. He didn't even get over 70 pitches. Like, what is that? And then, or he's getting you 12 Ks. So we just can't get him right. It's whatever. Schwarber, double dong, pulled through. I mean, he was like 30% owned, so like can't really, brag about that. But Berger was fairly low owned, grand slam. That was good. Other than that, pitching was kind of weird, which is why I kind of laid down Senga. I probably should have just went safe with Eovaldi, just the way he's been throwing the last month. He has like a .8 ERA or something crazy. Um, but just couldn't find the salary to get there. But today's slate looks way worse for pitching. So
I remember like this morning, I like looked into it. First thing I texted you was this pitching slate makes me want to puke. So speaking of that, let's just jump into pitching. So Nola, Snell, Braxton Garrett, Oviedo. You should really only be considering Nola, Snell, Braxton Garrett, and the Cincinnati Reds are bringing up Andrew Abbott, I believe is his first name. Andrew Abbott. I don't know.
yeah,
He's 8K. They don't have data up on him to just say screw it and fade the chalk of Aaron Nola, but Abbott, Garrett, Snell, Nola, I think are the top four you should look into. And that's kind of pushing saying four, but considering Nola's like 40% owned.
yeah, I wouldn't really go below Abbott's price range today. Terrian, however you want to say it. I think his
Aaron,
numbers
I
are,
think.
yeah, I think his numbers are a bit fluky. Don't really want to go there. Manoa, that would be last resort. The way he's been playing. Wainwright, I'm just not going to attack the Rangers offense right now. They're just steaming hot. Sears, no thanks. Hendricks, definitely not. So you're basically left with the 8K range and up. Nola, 40%, take it or leave it. Like, it's not very enticing. It's not all that fun, but like, it's kind of like how we said, what are the odds Hunter Brown gets under 30 that one slate and he got us like 24. I feel like that could happen to Nola today, but ownership is pretty warranted. Detroit, not very good. Philly, minus 250 favorites, 6.5K prop, looks fine. Snell is probably third for me behind Garrett. Garrett's shown a bit more strikeout upside. Kansas City strikes out a ton. I don't know if they strike out more against lefties or righties. I have to look into that, but Garrett is a fine play. A little bit over Snell, and then Snell would be third. Not really going to play Perez. St. Louis against lefties, just a thing. Not don't really want to play against Oviedo. Something is really telling me I should play some Oakland today. I don't know what it is. I think it's really just the price tags. Uh, I know they stink. I really know they stink. But let's listen to these tags on these guys. So you got 2,900 Ruiz, 2,700 Noda, 2,500 Seth Brown, 2,700 Brent Rooker. Like, these guys are just dirt cheap. So if I end up paying up for Nola, I can get a little contrarian playing these cheap Oakland guys. But if I don't play Nola, then I don't know if I necessarily want to get there. Just something I saw. Pricing was 1 through 4. They're all under 3K. Is pretty nuts. Um, Other than that, this Abbott kid, Apparently, he was doing well in the minors. He's 4K flat on DraftKings. I'd be much more inclined to play him there. Uh, but 8K on Fanduel is kind of steep. Like I can see him getting you like 5 innings, 5Ks, and a couple earned, which puts you around like the 21, 24 fantasy point range. I don't think that's gonna be enough for today. So he's probably like fourth or fifth for me. Then, yeah, like I said, I'm not playing anyone below that.
Yeah, I mean, the four options I gave, might as well just go with that. Um, let's just move on to stacks because I feel like I can puke right now. Um, sorry, hold on. So it's got Houston, Texas, Cincy, St. Louis, Philly. So what do you think? Where and your precious little Oakland A's, soon to be Las Vegas. They're all the way down here, but what do you think?
Yeah, they're all the way down there, but like I said, like they have the 10% top value stack percentage. That's kind of what I like about them. Um, but Texas stands out to be number one for me right now, almost to the top of Stochastics tool, but there, but Ballpark Pal. Some of the Rangers are really popping. Corey Seager looks like almost the top bat on the slate. He's on fire. He's almost 4K, which is a hefty tag for a shortstop, but I'm willing to pay for Seager today. Garcia, Simeon, usual suspects, low. Garver back. He's 2,800. He hits the ball fairly well. I like Texas all the way pretty much to the bottom of the lineup, except maybe if Janikowski's in. I don't really like him that much. Um, Second for me, what did I have? Oh, Houston. Yeah, Houston against Manoa, just banking on him continuing to stink. Decent price tags, fill some good positions. Like you can play Pena, Bregman at shortstop, third base. You always play Jordan. It's Jordan Alvarez. Like you don't have to explain that. Kyle Tucker is still 3-4. He seems like a fair price tag. Um, Third is probably Philly. Harper's let us down the last couple slates, but he's bound to just hit one out pretty soon here. Um, I think he's one of my home run calls for today. I had written down, so I'm gonna bank on Harper doing well today. Some Philly guys behind him. You can get Schwarber, Real Muto's hit a couple out last couple days. Stott, Trey Turner. I don't even know what to make of this anymore. I swear to God, every slate he's like 25% owned. But it is what it is. The last team I'll bring up, what did I bring down? I think I like Toronto a little bit against Bilac. Maybe you can do a little game stack between Houston and Toronto. I think they have the highest game total on the slate. Last I checked, it was like 9.5 or 10. Yeah, it's at 10.
Yeah, no, this is a little interesting. Basically, the stacks tool here, if you were to flip Rangers and Houston, I pretty much agree with everything. St. Louis to me just seems a little bit better in my opinion, just because of Perez, lefty. You got all that power on the right side. I kind of like St. Louis a little bit. So Goldie, Arenado, Philly. I mean, okay, like yesterday they didn't really screw us over, but like it always just seems like every time we roster them, they just don't do anything. But against Detroit, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Um, who are you saying you liked for Oakland?
Um, Basically 1 through 4 is all under 3K, like Ruiz, Brent Rooker. I don't know if Laureano was up there, but Seth Brown, those guys all literally like 2,700.
Yeah, I didn't remember who you said. Cincy to me looks a little good. Fraley and Fraley matched the ball. I think didn't we play him with Gore? Wasn't that the day that like Gore wasn't doing that great and that he picked it up and then Fraley hit one out and we had
Yeah,
like a couple home runs.
well, yeah, Fraley had 3 stolen bags. That's what it was.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. But yeah. pretty much St. Louis, Philly, Cincy, Houston, Texas. Those are mine. Those are mine that I like. Do you want to do home runs or lineup generator?
Let's do home runs because I already got them written down.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So gonna follow the data from Ballpark Pal here. Gonna start with Seager. Then I'm gonna go with an A. Gonna go Brent Rooker. Think he gets back on track eventually after his hot start. He's kind of fallen off. And then Bryce Harper to finish.
All right, I kind of hate myself for this one. I'm going Dansby Swanson, like the Cubs. I'm going Yordan Alvarez, and then gonna go with Paul Goldschmidt. All right. Lineup generator. Fanduel. What do we want to do?
Let's do a 4-3-1. That's what I was building earlier.
Balance.
And yeah.
You don't want to lock anyone.
Nah, not really.
The only person I can see at the moment is Nola, but I'm not playing Oviedo.
Philly, San Diego, Houston went off. Yeah, I think Yordi is almost a lock.
I don't mind this, but you.
I mean, I like
Actually,
the bats.
I might play this.
Just not. I mean, San Diego is coming in like 6 for me, like 5th or 6th, I think. So not a priority, but the Philly main is fine. And
when did Manny Machado come back?
I honestly don't think he was back yet.
He was on the IL for a while.
Looks like he's been back for 3 games, so this week.
Interesting. All right. Anything else we missed?
I don't think so. Just make sure to check out our lineup probably 15 minutes before lock. I think we've been running it a little close recently, but I'll try to get it out there before then. Make sure to check out Stochastics tools in our description and like and subscribe if you haven't already.